question.
There are different concentrics of mobilization against this government. The poor people themselves are one, mobilizing. The youth who are now thinking of, generational shift, not even geopolitical shift, power shift, they are also mobilizing. The politicians who, with their own interests, they're not even different. Most of Nigerian political elites are not different from these people. Because if you see what happened during Konkoso's daughter's wedding in Kano, you will know that they are deceiving people. Because all of them congregated there. There was nothing like Christian, Muslim. Even there were Islamic clerics dining and wining together. That's the political elite. So they are now trying to come up with something again, like what happened in 2015, to now eliminate this government, and we may even run the risk. So I am of the candid opinion that the young people in this country should learn from what has happened in Senegal, what has happened in Ghana, in other countries, and let them talk to themselves.
The permutation for 2027 has begun. We have been talking about this for a while now. His Excellency, the former governor of Kaduna State, Malam Nesri El-Rufai, messed up in 2023. And what do I mean by he messed up? By accepting to be one of the cabinet members of Bola Ahmed Tinubu. And this was the reason why he was totally rubbish before the whole Nigerians. Even though we already know that he has this little bit of controversy here and there, even when he was a minister of FCT as well as the governor of Kaduna State. We have seen insecurity rising from 2% to 10% as when he became the governor of Kaduna State and as of when he was leaving. So now, let's take a listen to what the former governor of Jos Plateau State have to say about his political journey as well as the hig-haga that happened that will bring Bola Ahmed Tinubu out of office in 2027, as well as the mistake made by El-Rufai.
Do you think Tinubu might be in trouble politically in 2027?
He's already in trouble.
Really?
Yeah, Tinubu is already in trouble.
How do you mean?
Tinubu's trouble is on now because if you conduct a political survey genuinely, you will discover that Tinubu's rating will be embarrassing.
Really?
Yeah.
But there are those who believe that these are tough decisions that needs to be made. They are bold decisions, audacious decisions that the government of Tinubu is making. But in all of this, there are those who say, if you don't make these tough decisions, our country will not move forward. Do you agree?
No, I disagree completely. They are not even genuine economic decisions.
Seriously?
Yeah, because there is no economic policy that has no alternative. Once you say there is no alternative, then that describes the level of mental bankruptness of your line of thought. In economics, there must always be an alternative. You see, El-Rufai, I expected him to have been smarter politically than what happened to him. When he concluded his tenure, towards the end of his tenure, he made up his mind not to hold any public office. But Tinubu went to Kaduna at an economic summit and lured him. And El-Rufai knew that he is smarter than almost every other person. He knew himself well. He knew even his intrigues. He knew his controversial disposition. So he couldn't have given into that because he was lured into so that he can be humiliated the way he did. And if I were in his shoes, even if today even Angel Gabriel is accompanying Tinubu to pacify me, to serve in his government, I will not. You know why? If I dare make that mistake, they will nominate me, and then when they go to the National Assembly, they will raise security reports and declare me a terrorist. And that will be over. So El-Rufai made the greatest respect for the mistake which intelligent people shouldn't have done. He should have remained with his decision. And today, he could have had more strength to be able to fight this government.
Well, we understand that he's playing some roles and there's some alignment and alliance with the SDP. Are you aware?
Yeah. But is somebody they should watch out for because he has the capacity to mobilize people. And having learned his lesson, he will rather, if Atiku is not careful, El-Rufai will emerge as a political godfather for the North in 2027 because he's not going to talk for himself, but he will galvanize that support to make sure that, he gets his pound of flesh from this government.
So in all of this, what do you think? What do you make of this assertion from the former governor, lalong, and the former minister of sports in Nigeria? Let's not forget that he also is a political heavyweight from that northern middle belt, as the case may be. But could it be that he is making those statements as somebody who have lost out in 2023, or he is saying that as a pan-Nigeria? Let's not also forget that the August 2024 protest, he was one of those pioneer sponsors of that particular protest, and he came out openly to say so yesterday while on that podcast. Let me have your take at the comment section. Thank you for watching.